And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pass the Mic. Today, it's Queen of the South, the Queens, the to the Beans, the honking latrines versus Hibernian. How are we all tonight? Sorry.
Do you know how you should have started that? You should have said it's the Queen of the South v the Cocks of the North. That's how you should have done that there.
I had a thought of it, but I just no. Just do a wee bit of it. We don't want to completely rip it off. But we've been joined tonight on the panel by Frisquandro, Roscoe, and Coby. How's it going, lads?
Hello.
How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all good. Say hello to Sean Dolan, Luke Hoopster, Mackenzie on Vimto. It says it'll be 2-0 to Hibs tonight. Cheers for that, runner. Adam 1967 says hello, and 3-1 to Hibs.
Hello.
Joseph Coyle says it'll be 3-2 to Hibs as well. A lot of love for Hibs tonight.
I wonder why. Hey, who knows?
I'm hoping for a Queen of the South fight today.
Yeah, you've got both eyes on this game. To be honest,
yeah, both eyes. Yeah, literally.
Well,
hello, Kai. How's it going? And Stilly, can he wait for this game? Will he call him the referee?
yeah.
That's the whole thing, knackered. It's going to be a sending off, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, 100%. But before we get any further on tonight's show, good to be back, bro. Loving the fresh cut, Roscoe.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Hold the phone, Mum. You've not put any sugar in this. This is so plain. Oh my god, I can't believe this.
This is the worst day ever.
I can just smell the tea. Oh my god.
What's wrong with your
worst
tea?
day ever?
Dip the spoon and take it out. Jesus, that's pure. That is pure. Honestly.
Why do you have sugar in your tea?
You got
You know
come
what?
on.
Any more than 3 sugars, just ask
no
for
more
a
than
can of
3.
juice.
No, I have about one or 2.
Yeah. That's
Two on a
fine.
good day.
That's acceptable, to be fair.
Nah, mate. I'm sweet enough.
Boy, oh god. Here, both the cups are fading. This is
Then
seen better days.
Maybe I'm just weird when I do this. See if you ever get offered like a tea or coffee for dessert. Do you ever not have sugar in it because your dessert's like already sweet enough?
I've never.
But if I have coffee on its own, I have sugar with it.
You usually get tea and coffee then, and like mints. So like the mints are kind of like the sugar as well.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. And is that just me, or am I just being weird?
No, you do have a point there.
I don't know if I'm old enough to be. I've never been offered tea as a dessert. I don't know if that's just the age or what. Yeah. Like I've never.
To be fair, I
never
drink
been offered.
coffee. I don't even drink tea. So, but when I have a coffee and stuff, like if I've got a dessert with it, I'll not have sugar in it.
Oh, you know what? I might see off this egg in the. There's other chocolate brands available, but I might see off this egg. Women can also have Yorkies. Don't listen to what they say.
Okay, now see when you get to our age, Coby, you only get one Easter egg. You don't get to choose what
I
one you
got
have.
4 Easter eggs on Sunday. Come on.
I say, to be fair, I think Tesco have nailed the Easter eggs this year. They got £3 for a cream egg, and you get an egg, you get a packet of mini cream eggs and a mug for £3. I think that's great value.
I'll be honest, it's a tradition of me to get the Yorkie one, just because the mug, and I'm disappointed to say they've not got a mug in it this
You
time.
are a mug.
Oh.
So I am the mug, because it literally says the quantities in the thing, and it doesn't say a mug. So
Just so you're not disappointed. I mean,
exactly. Well, because I've got 20 mugs I never use. I actually use a faded one.
I'm liking the love for my hair in the comments. I've got it a wee bit different this time. I've got it a wee bit different this time. I've left it a wee bit longer on the top. So I appreciate the kind comments.
No one ever noticed my lockdown haircuts. Ever.
Gogs, is that a friend of the channel on the panel tonight?
What?
Is that friend of the channel on the panel tonight? On Sportsman?
Is it?
It's Ricky Foster.
I'm
I'm pretty sure it is.
Ricky Foster's not a friend of the channel.
Ricky Foster is not a friend of the channel. It's Dean Lewis, though. No, sorry, wait. It's
She's a friend of the other channel.
What's this?
Anyway, a bit before we get any further, I better rattle off the starting 11s of the teams. For Queen of the South, it's Ferguson, Gibson, Buchanan, Breen, Maxwell, Oberlai, Joseph, McCabe, Dixon, Shields, and Doby. For Hibernian, the starting 11 is Macy in goal, McGinn, Hanlon, Porteous, Boyle, Gogic, Irvin, Doig, Newell, Doige, and Nisbet.
Hold on. Can we quickly go and highlight Joseph's comment? I'm a cold coffee type of guy.
What the hell is that all about?
I'm a psychopath. What?
Maybe he means an iced coffee.
No.
Maybe.
Please clarify that, Joseph. If it's cold coffee, you're no right. But if it's iced coffee, then that's a bit more acceptable.
He doesn't boil the water.
He's not even getting a chance to do it now because he's water.
He can find it.
Do you not think Alan Johnson looks a bit like Raymond van Barneveld? With that hair?
What a comparison, Ross.
That leads us swiftly on to the fact that me and Fraz are watching the darts out of one eye as well. So if anybody wants an update on that, then feel free to pop it in the comments.
Oh, yes. John Mitchell says, I'm speaking for all the Hibs fans here. How was Chris Cadden not in the Scotland squad last week?
Oh, wow. Chris Cadden's never going to get an opportunity to resurrect his international career. Never.
No.
Guys, I'm quickly going to switch my light on. It got really dark outside quickly here, so give us 2 seconds.
It's snowing right now in Aberdeen.
I'm getting a phone call.
Is it just me that Hedge opened the Easter eggs this year?
That what?
Boom.
No, I don't.
No, I do. I've done it this year. I don't know why. Not the ones with like stuff inside it, no, but the ones that I know are a bit hollow.
Hey, Dark Warlord Gamer, how's it going, mate? Roscoe, not gonna lie, you look a bit like Bend It Like Beckham.
Which one?
What?
Which one?
What? As in the film Bend It Like Beckham, or the phrase?
Or maybe just David Beckham.
I'll take that.
David Beckham, I'm pretty sure at one point was the sexiest man alive. So
I don't know about that one.
Anyone will take that.
Wasn't that the one that went out with Ginger Spice?
No, he's married to Posh Spice.
Married to Posh Spice.
Oh, Posh Spice. I don't know. I just know there's sporty, ginger, and posh.
Victoria Beckham, mate.
Victoria Beckham. I don't know what one she is.
Fraz, did you hear that? Coby didn't know who David Beckham was married to.
I know, no, it's Victoria.
What?
I don't know what Spice Girls.
That's like saying like Ashley Cole. Who's Cheryl Cole married to? Ashley Cole. There
was a few of those ones. Liam Payne for a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, true.
Lest we forget.
Was Joseph said now to get his little ban?
I don't think he deserved that one, to be honest. I mean,
I didn't see what he said.
Pre-clarification.
Mm-hmm.
So
5 minutes sin bin. Is he going to come back? I learned my lesson. I apologize.
I learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I now drink hot coffee.
I'm no longer going to be drinking cold coffee. I will heat it up before I drink it.
That deserves a lifetime ban.
Yeah. Just before we go into the match preview here, Glenn Durrant's getting a pasting from Nathan Aspinall here.
Does us getting a hiding? Getting a hiding?
I'm watching I'm watching some like
Aye, so
art show.
Lads, we'll get your predictions in now. We'll go to Frisquandro first. What's the score going to be tonight?
I'm going to predict an upset. I think Queen of the South are going to win this 2-1. Palmerston's a very difficult place to go. I don't care who you are. It's just a very difficult place to go. And I think Hibs have just not been great at all this season. You know, like on paper, they should be like up there. You know, I know they are third in the league, but you know they're playing like they're like in the bottom 6.
No way they should be third.
And it's a miracle that they're still third. But I am predicting an upset 2-1 Queen of the South.
Ooh. Love it. Love it. Roscoe, what are you saying to it?
I'm going to go with 2 each at the end of normal time, and then Queen of the South to win 4-2.
Oh, damn, Ross. Oh, damn.
That's my bold prediction. I don't think the gap between the Premier League and the Championship is as near as big as what it used to be. I think there's no much in it now. So, I'm cheering on the Tin and Beans tonight. Like,
Coby, who are you predicting to win tonight's tie?
Hibs 3-2. That's what I'm going to say. The plastic pitch will, I don't know, I can see an extra time on the cards. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't watch much Championship.
Which you usually are. So
Queens are on a good bit of form. There's lots of goals in the games. I think it's 19 goals in the last 4 games. It doesn't say the paper here.
I mean, they are a bit hit or miss, but they are. I think they're not that far off the playoff spots. They're 6th, but only by like a point. So
yeah. I think you said as well, Hibs are 3rd, but that's only because we're stinking. They should be miles behind us.
It's usually the way that the Premiership goes is like, the team that finishes 3rd or the team that is 3rd is only 3rd because like everybody below them is bad.
Yeah, so, well, it was the same last year as well, wasn't it, with Motherwell? They usually wouldn't have even came 3rd if the season continued there, but no, I'm going with that.
Is that salt I'm tasting?
I'm going with a Hibs win.
Is that salt?
Hibs win
3-2.
Connor Shields double.
Salt.
And I don't know what else.
And I'm going to predict a 2-0 win for Hibs for a goal in the half. As much as I'd love to see the Tin of Beans come out with a victory here tonight, I think Hibs will be too strong, unfortunately. But
Hibs are the obvious choice here, but me and Fraz have seen a lot more of the Championship than you and Coby have this season. Yeah. So
it's just so, in that respect, it's just so unpredictable as we keep banging on. So I think it's going to be another unpredictable night.
I think it'll be a good game.
I would love to be proved wrong tonight.
Yeah. Oh, James McFadden as well.
I've just got a message from the resident Queen of the South fan, and who is usually in the comments. He is not tuning into the stream because he is actually watching the game, so that's understandable. If you are going to get a chance to rewatch it, Robbie B, hopefully the outcome is what you want.
Yeah. A Queen's win, aye. There's Joseph. There he is. Yeah,
I meant ice coffees. No, I think the ban was unjustified there. I do enjoy a iced coffee myself, to be honest.
I'm not a coffee guy.
Especially when you're hungover, an iced coffee.
Coby, you will be eventually, I can assure you.
Coby, you're not indestructible, mate. You think you are until you have your first hangover and you're like, what the fuck did I drink last night?
Don't be fucking encouraging, man. He's put a bet on and you're encouraging him to drink. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the coupon corner because I'm actually coupon this time.
Coupon. Coupon.
Let's go to coupon corner.
Right, okay. Coupon corner. Let's hear what you've got on then, Coby.
Well, I think I've looked something up along the lines. I don't know how much money I'm going to get back, but I think it would be in the region of £100-something, 160 I'll go with. I put a 3-2 Hibs win, a Gogic to get booked, and the first half... Gogic, yeah. And the first half to have more than 1.5 goals.
I think that's going to be in the region of about 60 or 70 to 1.
That's a wasted bit.
Oh. Put a fiver on it though.
Was that on McBookie?
No, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I just said, my dad, listen here, you put these bets on. I need to take part in this. And then he put those on and he sent them through. What was saying? So
those it'll be high odds already for a 3-2.
22 to 1.
Gogic to get booked will probably be about 2-1.
3-1.
3-1. There you go. 1.5 goals in the first half. That'll probably be about 6-4 or something like that.
I put a fiver on it.
That's nice. That Stephen Dobie congratulating Kevin Nisbet on his first Scotland cap there.
I think it was Bet365.
Stephen Dobby's a cracking guy, though, apparently. Apparently he's a really good guy.
He's a cracking.
What channel's this game on? Because I'm still watching.
BBC Scotland, mate.
Oh, I'm on BBC One Scott FHD.
What?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
watching some digging program.
Digging program, you mean Country File?
Country File.
Grand Design.
Country
Is that on
File.
Twitch, Marshall, by any chance?
It's watching Time Team.
Coby, should tell you. Yeah, but John, I didn't put it on. My dad put it. I'm not. Remember, I'm underage here. Someone should be watching this. That's not meant to be heathens. But I didn't put it on, so
Kick off. Shut your fuss.
Not that we're advocating underage gambling.
I just recommended the bet.
Yes, you oversaw it.
Yes.
Don't know. Coby, beware, you will get addicted to coffee because of
No
the
chance.
caffeine.
Thanks, Joseph. We'll
Lads,
be
I'm
staging an
addicted.
intervention in 2 years from this very date.
I will be drinking. No, I'm not a coffee. I'm not a coffee guy. I just don't-
John
it's too
Mitchell
bitter.
said, Coby, it should tell you how much you get back.
Yeah, but I haven't put it on.
Kobe, I didn't drink my first coffee until I was 19, mate. So
Oh god.
I still don't drink coffee. I don't.
I've taken scoofs, but
Ooh.
I remember my first beer.
it's like beer. It's like beer, you know. I think at my age, no one likes it apart from Portland folk like Benjamin.
Wait, you're 15. There's still plenty of years to try everything.
go on. Oh,
Is the game actually kicked off
for
here?
Queens there. Early
The
doors.
game's kicked off.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Why
get
am I
over
watching
quarter
this?
two. That's why I went, and it's kickoff.
BBC One. Why am I watching this? I'm watching some guy digging up his garden.
You said that! Fuck me.
It's called
That's it. Is it
Garden
Country
Rescue.
File?
No, it's Garden Rescue.
Garden Rescue.
What is this?
Dreadful.
EastEnders is coming on.
I keep EastEnders on, man. Keep on running commentary of that.
Scotland, come on.
Anybody want to
Oh,
You're
enlighten
watching,
us?
Coby.
Anybody
You're
want to
watching
enlighten-
the wrong BBC channel.
Yeah, I found it. I was on the wrong BBC.
Tit, man.
I was on
Anybody
other
here
BBC.
to enlighten us as to why Hibs are wearing a top without a sponsor this evening?
Don't know.
It's usually the NHS as well.
And before this chart start, no, I'm not watching that BBC. Before
So you
this-
see that there's three guys behind the goal and they've got a
Get your
banner that
mind
says
out the gutter.
Moan the South, #believe.
Stop living under the rock, Coby.
All right. Sorry, Joseph. God.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, stop living on the God. God almighty. Go on you.
I do not care for that Queen of the South goalkeeper shirt. It's the same template that Xander Clark was wearing on Saturday. It's funny though, because you said that about the sponsors, Ross, but I mean, the goalie's got a sponsor on his shirt.
Has he?
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing something about
Oh, yes, he does.
maybe the Hibs away outfield shirt doesn't get sponsored.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
It's quite a nice shirt, to be fair.
I don't like it.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
I actually like Queen's top. I think that's suave as anything.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
We'll
But
probably
if
get
I-
presented with a copy when we go down to Palmerston by Bobby.
Aye.
Oh yeah.
Collins carpets there. Don't use Collins carpets.
What?
Adam,
the
we're Aspinall is beating Glendoran, and we're now just away to start the second
How's-
game, which is Rob Cross versus Jose de Sousa.
What is Carrot on about? Under the Rock. Yeah, we played.
Oh, I know why it's not got sponsors on it. Because see if you I've just googled it there. This if you look actually closely at the shirt, it's actually got people's names on it.
Mm.
So I don't think they want to have the sponsor interfere with names.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Nice. Queen of the
I'm
South
sorry.
winning 6-1.
Yeah,
we were
they're
all over
6-1.
Dumbarton.
But you got to remember it could go to extra time and penalties as well. So
Yeah.
that's to win in 90 minutes. You know.
I've got a bone to pick with that Carrot. We were again all over Dumbarton. They done nothing, but we were just crap. It doesn't mean they should have won.
It was a
Because I
fatigue.
knew it,
It was a fatigue issue with Dumbarton.
I know. Not the rest, like they're good players and stuff, but should have won. They had one chance. and we saved it. We had about 3-4 chances, and their keeper pulled up, kept on. We were crap, but they shouldn't have won.
Cheers.
And Joseph, before you ask, I'm on a Talisker Distillery edition. And it's actually very, very good. I'm really enjoying it.
It's quite an unusual colour combination as like a yellow shirt and green.
Yeah.
It's like the Lithuania national shirt, isn't it? Or,
Yes.
Brazil.
No.
Ah, right. So it's one of these tops where they've got the names of all the fans on it.
Yeah, it's like people that have obviously like pledged money, like obviously during the pandemic and stuff.
That's good. That's good to see. Actually, I like that.
Isn't it the season ticket?
So what are you saying?
Wasn't it the season ticket? Donny's the ones I bought. Too bad Aberdeen never done that. I just got my name in a program and never even got because I'm not at the game. Like, good one.
Okay.
1 minute. Sort this.
Well, Coby, maybe just score then, but Dumbarton should have scored that.
Oh,
There's
have
one
that.
chance.
Good block by Will Gibson there.
Right, I'll go get Aberdeen.
Billy, come on, Billy.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, like I like a Talisker as well. This one is outstanding. This is like really, really good.
Does it hit the spot?
Yeah. I just got a wee sample of it though. I've not got a full bottle of it, just a wee sample. But it's outstanding.
Is it like a miniature? Really? That's all?
Yeah. 1 dram.
1
What's the
dram.
monk said? I can't fully read that. Coby, I was hoping to.
Coby, I was hoping to meet you at Hampden again so I can bop a few sheep fans in the service station or lay by. Happened when we beat you 2-1 in the way home. Was madness at every lay-by. Haha.
I'm guessing he's a Celtic fan.
He's actually a Dundee United fan.
Is he?
Oh, there's 2 guys that are like
I've just
over the
seen
wall
that.
there.
I've just seen that. Aye.
Love that.
Semi-final is a day to forget.
Palmerston's like right bang in the middle of it. It looks like a house in the state.
To Mr. Hotel in Hallway Reviews or whatever his name is. No, I haven't actually tried any Japanese whiskey. I really should get on that.
Ooh.
John, that's my next tester is Lefroy. I've got a Lefroy Port and Wine Cask edition, which I'm gonna. I think it's a cask strength one as well, which I'll maybe crack open tonight as well.
It smells like a campfire.
It smells like a campfire.
You laugh, but it does. It's just complete smoke. Eh?
Oh, I've had a few fires recently. I can't say that, can
Collins Carpets.
I?
Dumfries' finest.
But,
Oh, good one, John.
That was so funny.
Was John?
How is it every time that Hearts need money, the cash cow gets broken?
Share what you're much. A Yorkie Easter egg. Yeah, I need to put it away because there's only 6.
Show us what you're munching, bro.
Yeah, Yorkie egg.
Robbie Nelson says St Mirren
I don't
battered
consider-
outside the ground. Aberdeen fans are bully victims, apparently. Don't quote me on that.
I don't know.
There's Sid from Toy Story.
Section, this isn't. I don't know.
it's a big game for Hibs tonight.
Yeah.
Big game for them.
Well, yeah, they went out the cup to the last day to St Johnston, and then the one.
Because even though they're sitting in 3rd position at the moment, it has been a fairly underwhelming season at times for them.
Yeah.
Considering how bad Celtic have been, they should really be in 2nd right now.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying the same thing with us, but I think us and Hibs are both just as bad. But I think with Hibs as well, they obviously they could have probably fancied their chances looking at who else they had in the League Cup. Went up to obviously the winners and then St Johnston, but they could have probably won that cup.
And then whoever wins this, they get Stranraer and who's the other team?
And then after that, it's Motherwell or Morton.
Right.
So whoever, pretty much, if Hibs go through, I think they could I don't know. I think they fancy their chances, surely.
Yeah,
Chances.
yeah. I think for Hibs, it's a good route to a semi-final.
Mm.
But Queen of the South are no mugs.
I think I got word today that Stephen Glass should be in by the Livingston game, which gives me a bit of hope.
Yeah.
But if he can even integrate his team and all that by then, I don't know.
Why are you bringing him in mid-season? Like, I'll just say, like, I want to take the job at the start of the next season.
Because it'll be a case of getting him bedded in.
He wanted to. I think Cormac wanted to get him in. That's like why we got rid of McInnes now, to get rid of because all the players that we've got going out of contract, we've got loads. And he wanted, when the cup competition was given the go ahead, he wanted to get him in for that. And the split does, if he's in for like most of the split, it gives us a good indication of, who he likes and who he doesn't like. I don't know. I'm in two minds really though.
Callum Thompson, I would probably say. Well, are you talking about like just your favourite one game away, or are you talking about just an away day in general?
Hello, Kirsten. How's it going?
Good evening. Yes, I did like what you were howling at Snapchat. I too was howling at what you were howling at Snapchat. It's very confidential.
Spill the beans, that's what you say.
No.
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 What do you think?
The tin of beans.
No.
I've seen it.
No.
Right, so now he's clarified that. I would say that the one game has to be the United game when we drew 2-2 and James McPake scored in the 95th minute. Just like sheer carnage in the shed. I didn't even win. That was the joke, but it felt like a victory.
I think one of my favourites was actually when we played Hamilton, like 13-14 season when we won the league. It wasn't even like we didn't win it, but it was just the fact that John Brown marched up the park to confront Aki's fans because they were getting wide. It was just John Brown like pointing his finger at like 5 guys, like get back to the seat, your seats, you bunch of inbred freaks.
Go on! Oh, for goodness sake, man!
Okay.
Dobby.
Kirsten and I did show Ross pre-stream and the photo that I showed you, Ross.
Oh, Gogsy, did you see that chance for Dobby there?
That's literally what I was reacting to.
Yeah, I wondered if that was what it was.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit behind you then.
What
a chance. That should have been 1-0.
Yeah.
Aye.
He scored one better than that a few years ago against us. He scored a screamer.
Yeah, Joseph, I did see your previous comment there. I've just read it now. The Glen Turret's a very good distillery, and so's Glengoyne. So's Glenmorangie. They're all good. They're all good distilleries actually, but I've not had a chance to try the Glen Turret sherry cask or the Glenmorangie that you've tried there. So let me know how you get on with them.
Gaz has also commented saying my whiskey collection is 2 bottles of authored 12-year-old Talisker, 10-year-old Jonathan Jura.
Yeah.
Wow. You.
That's a collection and a half. 2 bottles of electric melon. Is that
someone's
MD?
Oh, go on.
Yeah,
go on, son.
Oh, yeah, Altmore. Altmore's a good dram. I rate that. 2 bottles of Altmore. That's good.
So I'm in the lead, I think.
What?
Don, I have no idea what is happening with Mrs. Polworth.
She's on her period.
Yeah.
I'm going to refrain from commenting.
If I speak, no.
You don't even know our Gogsy, man.
I think that's
speak your mind.
Fuck knows, mate. I honestly do not know what's happening.
Bright start for Queen of the South here. They should be 1-0 up.
Aye.
Fucking Stephen Dobie, man. He's like 38-year-old and he still runs like for every ball.
Yeah, it's quite incredible the way he's turned his career around as well. Because I remember for a long time he was quite overweight, and he's turned his career around in terms of his fitness, and he takes pride in it now. So fair play to him.
Lads, what minute are you on?
14:04, mate.
14:35.
I'm 16 seconds ahead of you, Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm about 15 ahead of you.
I thought it was on Dalmo.
I've never had a Dalmore. Never had a Dalmore, Joseph.
Gogs, like, Joseph's just going to hijack these comments to ask Ross about whiskey.
I know.
What do you think of this one, Ross? What about this one? What about this one?
Robbie Nelson asks, do I enjoy St Mirren away? Fun fact for you, that's the only ground I haven't been to in the top flight is New St Mirren Park.
It's a nice ground, it's just a shame that it's in Paisley.
Yeah.
Let's just put things honest. And I know that you did say a couple of streams ago, Robbie, that you do work in hospitality at St Mirren. So, And John Knox served Stephen Dobie in his work yesterday. Nice.
Heard about me.
I served once in my stint in retail. You ever heard of that? The world's strongest men, the two guys from Scotland, the brothers, Stoltman brothers. I served them at my old work once.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're bloody huge. The pair of them.
Nice.
I mean, I've heard about them, but I've never seen them. Like,
oh, mate, they're massive. They're so tall as well. Like that's the thing that shocked me as to how tall they were.
Go on. Oh, 1-0. Isn't? Oh, Hibs got unlucky there. It's up for a corner now. Martin Boyle. I don't know what happened there, to be honest. I think the keeper maybe got something on it and it took it wide, but that was another good chance for Hibs there to get the lead.
Far ahead of you.
Oh, no, it was nowhere near. He kind of put it straight at the keeper now. Looking at it, it was a decent save, but
Coby, what minute are you on?
16 minutes 32.
Fuck you know.
Oh yeah, there we go. Good save by the keeper.
Yeah,
brilliant stop.
Like, he had to react to it, but Martin Ball could have maybe put it more in there.
Martin Ball's a shit. Honestly,
he's onside as well.
So. Stuff.
Diving twat.
He once slagged me off for my accent.
He's a squirreling cunt, man. He had his accent. Fuck me, man.
No.
He's from Aberdeen. He's from Aberdeen, isn't he?
Yeah.
So.
The Aberdeen accent is not the most pretty one.
Bad, is it? I've heard worse.
Heard worse.
I don't speak like that. Come on.
Coupon corner.
Coupon.
No.
Got free coupons for the shop in the newspaper.
I was literally about to say that.
Anyone else?
Coupons.
Line of Duty.
No.
I haven't watched any of the new stuff, but I have watched up to the point, like the end of the last series. But I haven't been watching any of the new stuff yet.
Oh, it's good.
Line of Duty.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
People in the comments, who's dodgy? I've got a bit of a fraud watch on the go. All right, my stream's a bit lagging. So
yeah.
Martin Compston is quality though.
Yeah.
I can agree Fife is weird with accents, but I don't have like a typical Fife accent.
What's a typical Fife accent like?
I reckon big old Martin might get killed off though.
The amount of Fifeisms there are, like, you can.
Do you know what the funny thing is? That a lot of people say that, we enjoy Dundee as one of our favourite away days. Dens is so shit. Like, what's the appeal? Like,
Dens is a shithole, but I enjoy going to Dundee versus Motherwell.
Spell fucking Legoland at Far Park. You see
not.
4 stands that are completely different from each other. At least you've got some consistency. Dens.
I do like
Far Park's like 3 mini stands and then this massive thing behind the goal.
You could say that about Pittodrie as well, to be fair, Coby. I mean, Pittodrie, like, on the main is quite, like, you know, it's, like, all level. Then you've got that big fucking Dick Donald that's, like...
Yeah. I think the new stadium, I do... Oh!
Dundee is... like, see when people say, like, what's the biggest shithole, like, in terms of stadiums, I do join in the conversation and say Dens.
Yeah, I know, same, mate.
Yeah, it is.
But it's
The roof's
funny
caving
because
in on
people
your
always
stand.
say, "Oh, I like Dundee as a away day," but they never seem to say Dundee United. And Dundee United Stadium is probably better than Ben's, like in terms of like an overall stadium. Better
I
atmosphere than that as well.
I think the Fair Play upper view as an away fan is the best view in Scottish football because you're sitting a long side of the pitch.
Dundee United.
Joseph, fucking get away from your arses, man. Honestly, God, like, I'm biased, but Dens needs a few updates. Get the fuck, Joseph. You do not know what we're going through on a weekly basis. You fucking
am I right in saying Dundee United's away end it's not a shed anymore, yeah?
Well, it depends who they're playing.
All right. That's fine.
If there's a derby, you don't get the away fans don't get the shed, which is fucking ridiculous.
Right. Well, that was only one season they decided
we played
to do
them
that.
before. It was I'd say it up in the shed. Well, when you're in the shed, that was probably one of the best. But I heard someone said it was moved or something. So
I've never sat in the shed as an away fan.
I've never sat in it either. I'll usually stand when it's derbies.
Aye, good one.
I read Robbie Nelson's comment there. He's offering hospitality at St Mirren. I'd be up for that, Robbie. I said a few streams ago that I would be up for doing hospitality at a ground that I had like no connection to any of the clubs playing. So we could do that next season. Here we go.
Aberdeen hospitality is good.
Well, we're going to St Mirren, so
yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I've been to Dumbarton hospitality, and it was in the Scottish Cup because I couldn't get a ticket for the Dundee Dumbarton game, and brilliant. It was so good. It was so good.
I used to with my dad knew someone that owned a box, so sometimes we got in there, but someone speaks something about Dundee. It's a cultural city.
Dundee is a cultural city, and I love it. It's
Culture city.
It's not Prague, Joseph.
Bloody. Go get your wine tasting, you bread.
Away you go to Private Eyes.
Culture, die.
Take a lovely weekend trip away to the cultured city. Bloody hell.
Can I just say here, Queen of the South have really impressed me so far.
Yeah. I think my 1.5 goals.
They've looked very dangerous on the ball. They've not had a lot of it, but when they have, they've looked very dangerous.
I'd have like kind of restricting Hibs to like doing certain movements.
Oh, that's nice, Robbie.
That's very kind. I will admit that. That's very kind.
That's
actually, if you wanted Goggsy, go put the wee logo with the pass the mic bit, and you could message us on pass the mic, and we'll arrange something, Robbie.
Aye, we'll do that.
Get us on pass the mic. Yes, first time.
Yes, do it. Go. And you can join us on the night out when it eventually happens.
If you manage to sort that out for us, I'm due you a few pints, Robbie. I'll give you that.
Yes, likewise, Robbie. Very kind, mate. Thank you. We'll make a deal of it. Session. Partick Thistle has decent hospitality. No, I think we'll leave out Maryhill. Thanks, Jack.
Do you know what? I think Partick Thistle gets shat on a lot. I actually quite like Partick Thistle as an away day. I'm just going to chuck that out there. I actually quite like it.
Despise.
One of my favourite away days is actually, remember when Simon Murray scored twice for us?
Yeah, I was at that game.
That was just absolute carnage.
Yeah.
Barcelona Hotel Bathroom and Hallway review says, if your culture is smack, then yeah. City of culture.
Dundee, city of culture, and I love it.
Yeah. Is any of you going on the Line of Duty thing again? What was that show called again? Is it Traces? Has anybody seen that?
Oh, the one that's set in Dundee.
The one that was filmed in Dundee. Aye,
that was good. I watched that on the back
Coby,
of your recommendation.
I've not.
Very good. It's very like. Well, it's not. It's not like Line of Duty, but it is at the same time. It's very good. Very, very good.
Callan, I'm very well aware that my most viewed video was actually at Firhill, but
it's got you there.
It doesn't change my opinion on the place.
I think that would a bit for me.
I'll sort it next season. Would love to speak to you.
Thank
you very much, Robbie. We'll pick a date. We won't do it against Motherwell. We'll just do like a run. Like obviously we can what teams are going to play, but we'll do like a one that we don't have any connection to whatsoever, and I'll make it more interesting.
Bring it on.
New St Mirren Park.
I'll chat up Jim Goodwin and get him a job.
Look at the boys on the wall in that corner. That's brilliant.
Oh yeah, I see them. Lots of the hoods up. Aye.
The casuals are out.
Yeah.
Falkirk Stadium is a good away day. Joseph, it's a good stadium, but it's like half built and it's a fucking arse end of nowhere. It's like St Johnstone. St Johnstone would be a brilliant away day if it was like closer to the town.
Fraj, remind me walked up, remember?
Oh, fuck me.
I met Fraz in Perth City Centre for a Dundee St Johnstone game. And we went out for tea and that, and then we had a few drinks at the pub, and we decided to walk up to the ground. What a bloody trek that was. Christ.
That was a mistake.
Got a mile and a half. And then we got beat as well.
Oh, Renfrewshire Derby if there was one next season. Oh, tasty.
Oh, no, that would be.
I'll be honest, I woke up last night craving a Hampden away day.
Okay.
I know it's not really an away day because it is.
It is an away day, mate.
It's like
yeah,
but it's
Forfar's a great away day as well. If
Yeah.
anybody's been to Forfar, that's a cracking away day.
oh no that.
Do you remember we were willing to take a lifetime ban from McDermott, Ross?
We were that same night, aye.
And it was like we basically said if Paul McGowan scores a bicycle kick, we will run on the pitch and take a lifetime ban. And shit you not, Paul McGowan actually teed up a bicycle kick.
We went
He,
over the bar.
he flicked his feet and I was like, oh, he's going for it, he's going for it. Oh no.
It was the first ever time I'd seen him do a bicycle kick as well. That was the funny part. Brecon away. And the most recent time I've been to Brecon, I got sunburnt to buggery. We played them in a friendly, and I got sunburnt to an absolute crisp.
Was that the one you drew one each?
No, we won 2-1.
Oh, Hibs have just had a good chance though.
Yeah.
Does that banner say we know our manners?
Robbie, just message us on the Pass the Mic Twitter page.
Yes, it is.
See, I've never got the opportunity to go to these like Brecon stadiums and all that.
Coby, they're brilliant. They're so good, and they're like you find a gem like piece of food at each one of them as well. Like Brecon have got like homemade soup and that. Forfar have got their bridies. Our bro's got a steak and black pudding pie.
Oh.
It's just like there's just complete gems everywhere.
I've been to there's a few because when we used to go up to Huntley like Highland League and all that, but that's dead. Like I went to when we played Stenny in the replay. I went to that one, but that one wasn't. I don't know about that. That was a stinker of a game.
What, the 4-1 game?
The replay, yeah, because it was.
Just to interrupt here, this game of darts is absolutely cracking.
What's the crack? I kind of switched it off.
Oh, did you? The Sousa's 3-2 up against Cross on throw, but it's been really tight every leg.
Go to quote something.
Celtic Park through this pitch. I get a fucking revamp, Joseph. If I speak for myself as a cultured person, Celtic Park food shit.
Concur.
Scott Brown, the goat, saying go to a Cove game. I cycled to the Cove Stadium once, but my mate, if the football's on, I probably went this year because I could have went last year because like there's the Cove boys team, Cove Youth, like boys club, which is separate, but they get like a season ticket thing when they sign for like Cove. None of them go, so I could have boarded it for one game, just went down in that,
I'm sure Moan helped to build that stadium.
Probably did.
There's a wee bit of snow in the air.
Stephen State Lady.
Has the stadium building started yet?
For
Aberdeen?
No, but it's so confusing because
all they've done is talk about it for years, but have they actually started building yet?
They were gonna. It was meant to be up with the training pitches, and it was agreed and all that to build there, and they were going to start it. But then the council proposed a move, so we have it. You know where Cadona's is, the theme park?
I don't really know Aberdeen well, mate, to be honest. But I know it's on the bypass anyway.
Yeah, then it was gonna be there, but then it's like on the beach. There's they're gonna have it pretty much where Pataudry is, but just like over and closer like away from like we're near the town pretty much on the beach bit. So they're gonna have it. The council proposed it to be there, and then they're talking. I've got no clue to be honest. I'm lost with it all. to be honest. But
Robbie Nelson, do you do shit? Gogsy, do you do shit? Trying to get a channel up and running about stadiums hospitalities. I mean, we could do a collaboration, yeah, pretty sure. But if I did shout willy nilly, like Joseph Coyle would want one every video.
Get in line, Joseph.
Yeah.
If we came to St Mirren, Robbie, me and Ross could get you in at Dens. We could do a day at Dens because the hospitality at Dens is very decent as well.
Yeah.
So you could put that on your channel or whatever, vlog or blog or whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, Matt. How you doing, mate?
I like Aberdeen's one, hospitality.
Jeez, we're just talking about Aberdeen, man. Get the fuck. We're talking about
Fraz, you've definitely switched off the darts at the wrong time. This game is absolutely outstanding.
4-4.
Right, 3 each now.
Joseph is right there getting mentioned everything. Go on now.
Big shout out to the cold coffee drinker, Joseph Coyle.
Come on.
There is one thing about Joseph, right? Joseph does watch every stream without fail.
And we respect that.
Even if he is banned, he'll still watch it and he'll still complain that he is banned.
Fair play to the guy. He's been sitting watching these streams for months now.
Gets pattered every stream.
And he still comes back the next night. Like, fair play to him.
Here, if you're talking about my accent, I've seen this Donny on TikTok. Oh my god. I just went to Starbucks and
I think I know who that is.
Oh my god. I think I sent you on Instagram or something.
Yeah, I was just like, I just want to see that person.
It goes right through my head every time. I just
Oh,
went
what
to
will it be?
Starbucks and I got a
Oh,
coffee.
brilliant by number 3. Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
you do it to
right,
yourself,
man.
Joseph, mate. Yep, you do.
Speaking of 87 accounts, where's Golden Temple tonight?
Don't encourage that.
I know, Matt. Let's just sit quiet.
I really want Motherwell to go out. That's the one. Aiden's got it. Kaz Milligan. That's the Donny. Oh my god. It annoys me so much. But you can't say anything because if anyone says anything, I'm just trying to spread positivity, guys. And you are just haters gonna hate. Bloody hell.
That Joseph, right?
Oh, Joseph. I seen it. I don't know. It obviously wasn't you, but I seen your double at Aberdeen Uni just walking down. I was just.
He does go to Aberdeen Uni.
Bloody hell, it was probably him then.
He does go to Robert. He goes to Robert Gordon.
Oh god. I was just on a leisurely little cycle. Going past the
Oh god.
Lidl.
Oh god.
I was going past Lidl and
I think Joe Peace has caught on it.
it might not have been him to be honest. But, oh god.
Matt Macy tried to take a goal kick here and the ball just keeps rolling away. Or like a free kick.
You can see the snow flurries kind of coming in a wee bit. I'm disappointed with that, Coby. What, disappointed that Coby saw you? Aye, same.
It's my city.
I just see
Go
the ball
back
roll
to
back
your
there.
own country. That sounds really EDL.
We can definitely arrange something, Robbie. As we say, drop us a message and we'll come back to you.
Joseph joining the board squad.
No one wants to join the bod squad, man.
Yeah, Joseph's not he's not joining. We turned him down. Sorry, Joseph. Coby, the mayor of Aberdeen. Right. Who is the mayor of Aberdeen? They actually came in my prime, not the mayor, but like some, I don't know.
The provost?
The provost. We went, yeah, I think they went to the chamber, some Donny thing.
Provost Road Ross, does that bring
he
you down?
just had a big chain.
They generally do, mate. Big Daddy Bling. That's what we call
Den's
provost
Park.
here.
The Thog Dens Park, oh god.
Provost Road.
There we go. Thogden's tuned in.
Aye.
Thog Den. What's up, guys? I need you on my stream. Absolutely love Queen of the South. Okay,
Thog
thanks.
Den's Park.
That's definitely not
Thog Dan. Good old Thog Dan.
Thug.
Uber Eats. What? How Uber Eats? I don't don't want to be in the squad in the first place. Go, alright, we didn't want you. No offense, but
Okay.
we're not looking for members.
See that boy plays for Queen of the South? Oberley. I think he'll be away in the summer. He's an absolute class player. From the times that I have watched Queen of the South, he's been a threat every
I'm trying
time.
to keep an eye on Connor Shields because I've heard a few links. It's my second channel. I swear that I don't know. I swear that was like Folk Dad is the second channel. If Coby comes and
Your Wi-Fi's breaking up a wee bit again, mate. Oh, Tony Fitzpatrick's in the comments. Hello, Tony. Stupid prick.
We will be in that top 3.
I quite like Tony Fitzpatrick. Actually, no, because he told us to basically bun off with Jim Goodwin.
This game, man. This game of darts.
Tell us about it.
Where the road says frightful. I've almost seen off an egg in the first half. I need to calm down.
What game would you want to go to? Hospitality boys can try and sort it out when fixtures out. Honestly, I wouldn't like. I'm not really bothered.
We'll have to. Well, we'll have to look at the fixtures first of all.
Aye, Goggsy's pure like Motherwell.
I know. And if Motherwell are playing, we may as well give up on that date.
Aye, so it'll probably just be me and Ross in that case.
No.
Maybe Stevie will come in.
Stevie will rate the disabilities. The
disabilities, aye. Does he rate? Well, that boy out there, he's a bit outgoing.
That's
2 out of 10. That boy out there, he's a great guy. 9 out of 10 for a big man there.
That guy's got half a head.
That guy's only got a couple 9 toes. He's a 3.
Oh my god. I was a complete mind fart.
Rating on the disability section.
I could rate the cups of tea.
No, you couldn't. You're not coming.
No, alright. I'll stick to
Coby, 50p at Forfars Station Park for a cup of tea.
Oh, to be honest, I'd never have a cup of tea at a game.
The conditions are kind of becoming a bit distorted.
Barcelona hotel reviews in Hallway. Oh god. To be honest, I think I stayed in the worst hotel in Liverpool. Like, is proper. Like,
Declan Gallagher's on the chat. Is that the deal with Declan Gallagher, Gogsy?
Friend of the channel, Declan Gallagher. Oh god.
Oh wow.
He's on his way to the Dons.
Who's got the most expensive pie? I'll answer this one, right? It's at Cove Rangers, and it's like a chicken. It's like a chicken and something pie, like a chicken and haggis pie. It was about £4, right, or like £3.50 or something. But it was very good, but it was fucking so expensive.
You're about £2.70 at Aberdeen.
Tony Fitzpatrick, Declan Gallagher, your pish will be cutting you on toast every game. Aye, Stevie will come, Robbie. We'll get Stevie definitely involved.
What about me?
No.
No, I didn't want to come anyway.
Sound? You're not coming anyway?
Bring me.
One more, Mickey says, Lewis Morgan is signing for Aberdeen. Gallagher has verbally agreed to sign for the Dons. Scott
Baines in talks? What?
That, to be fair, I could see that.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Joe Lewis definitely has a mistake in him. Let's be honest.
Joe Lewis is getting to the age now where he's maybe a bit too old too.
No one can tell me Scott Baines is better keeper than Joe Lewis. He's just not a captain. He just, not anything wrong with him. I think he feels the pressure a bit more. And
I don't think goalkeepers should be captains, period.
Yeah, that's it.
You have no influence. See, when there's like a big Rami in the middle of the park, and then like if it's a midfielder who's the captain, like the situation gets sorted much quicker. But whereas the goalkeeper like running for like his own box to the halfway line,
Gallagher
to like argue with the referee.
2 people have given Scott Brown their word in joining Aberdeen. I'd suspect it's Gallagher and I don't know.
There's going to be a blizzard in this game.
I personally, I think I'm in the minority, but I don't want Lee Griffiths. I just think he's...
6-4 to Sousa here.
Bam. Go on.
No bother, Robbie. No bother. Oh god. Lewis Ferguson, Ross McCrory. Yeah, look, I think it should be Fergie.
I heard Johnny Hayes has been crap since he's came back to Aberdeen. Is there any truth in that?
I think it's because I think he's been decent. The running he does off the ball. Like, I think he's obviously getting on, and he's not doing what he did for us before, but that's because he's playing a different position. He's not playing the left wing spot, but I think he's running a lot for the team compared to other players, but he's just maybe not getting the numbers in terms of assists and goals. But a boy that I think Dean Campbell's getting on needed stick. I think he's slowly becoming the scapegoat, which I'm not liking, because look, he's 20. He's not going to be a midfielder that's complete. It's like Lewis Ferguson's not been doing much in the last few games. Now it's Ross McCrory, but since Dean Campbell's less of a big name, the stick gets chucked his way. I actually think Tommy Hoban's probably been our worst player in the last few games, like worse than Ash Taylor. But Ash Taylor again is the scapegoat. He's a big lump. He gets a stick, but I don't know. Even Considine's been poor. But
he should never be in the Scotland team.
I don't know. I think there was one point where he should have been, but maybe not now.
He's only going to be considered because of the song.
Yeah.
Novelty.
He's booked his way there with that, but I think maybe a few years ago he should have been called up when he wasn't, but I don't think.
Yes, keep on miniatures. Yes, come on.
Oh wow.
I'll agree with John. No, I won't. I'll disagree with John there. Sorry, I just think I don't think he's overhyped. It's just he's playing in a crap Aberdeen team. At one point he was carrying us on his back. I'd firmly say put him in I put him in the Rangers team, and he wouldn't look out of place. But it's because he's playing for Aberdeen.
That's a bold statement.
I mean, I think it's true. I mean, he's definitely. Look, obviously we're a stepping stone club, but he's definitely destined for a big move down south at one point. But I think if he was playing for one of the old firms, it's like any team, like Turnbull. If he was at Celtic going the other way instead of Motherwell, he'd have got a lot more for him. But it's because he's not at the old firm. But it'll be the same with Ferguson.
That's a very good positive story about Lee Griffiths from Kirsten there. I could well believe that Lee Griffiths, he does get his stick because obviously he plays for Celtic and that, but off the park, Lee Griffiths, he's just a genuinely nice guy. I've heard that from a few Dundee fans. Spoiler.
Yeah, 1-0 Hibs.
Okay.
Chris Doidge goal, but yeah, corner, ball in the box with.
Oblai's raging.
Was that humble? I don't know. We've got about 3 minutes to get another goal for the old Dakar. It's all done and dusted. But
that's a poor goal to concede.
That's
I'm in the
very poor defending, and I don't know what the goalie's doing. What's the goalie doing, Tom?
What's the goalie now?
I think it'd have been a penalty if the goal wasn't scored, because there was a handball in there.
I'm just rewatching it there.
All the Rangers fans and people, if they're saying Lewis Ferguson, but they slated Ryan Jack until he signed for them and he's the best player in the world.
There's 5 players behind the ball there.
Like,
Joe P, don't hate the player, hate the game. Of course, Rangers fans are going to have this different opinion of him. It's probably the same with Scott Brown. Rangers fans will start, Scott Brown's this, Scott Brown's that, but Scott Brown off the park is exactly the same.
Yeah.
When he got that dig about his sister, which was absolute bang out, somebody said to him, Scott, do you mind if get a photo with the wee, this guy said, do you mind I get a photo with my daughter? And he was fine with it. It's just, he doesn't like folk being arseholes to him.
Same with everybody. I think he play on the pitch, obviously, he plays up to their thing, but it's like Rangers fans can say, I hate Scott Brown. They love Morelos and all that because he goes in other players' faces and he's a prick to them, basically. And
oh my God, what's the goalie doing there, by the way?
I know.
So, that's why I'm happy with Scott Brown, but Willie Griffiths, I don't know. I don't know if we can rely on him to be our main striker because he won't probably be fit for the entire season, and I don't know. But he's still a great player, and he's still probably got goals in him. We've seen that when he played for Saturday this season, but I'm not sure. But no, Lewis Ferguson's definitely not a bang average player. I mean,
Who's a St Mirren player that we would like to meet? Is there any I remember there was a
Richard
few
Tate.
former. Richard Tate. If Gogsy comes along, he'll be all right. But that's hit or miss if Gogsy does come, because obviously the Motherwell game.
I was just going to say, can we do a wee update of the darts here?
Yeah.
So I was just letting you guys talk. That was one of the best games I've seen at darts in a long time. 6 each it finished between Rob Cross and De Sousa. Brilliant. What a game.
oh, what a save!
What did Joe P say this time?
I don't know. He's just been a
Save
prick.
that. Oh.
There used to be a few former Dundee players that played for St Mirren, like Gary McKenzie, Gary Irvine.
Is Gary McKenzie still there, is he?
No.
Nah.
No.
All right, I thought
No.
that was what you were saying.
No. Oh, some strike there. Where is Gary McKenzie? Peterhead.
Half time.
Gary McKenzie's at Peterhead for us.
That's a bit knackered.
Is it just me that is it just me that thinks Golden Temple's taking form of Scottish footballers now? Because that's Alan McGregor.
Hmm.
It's quite sad if he's talking to himself between 3 different accounts, though.
True.
The bet's knackered already, and we're just a huffing. Wait, has Gogic been booked?
Yeah, I'm on course for my prediction. I said Hibs to win 2-0 and a goal in each half.
Yeah. I've got a darts accumulator on tonight, and the first 2 results I've got spot on. Cash out's gone up to £30.
Decent.
Nice.
I've still got 3 more. But it's quite
Yes!
sticky.
Those are the 2 signings I'm wanting. If that is true.
I'm wanting many signings.
Also had the Motherwell after Lionel Messi, Gogsy.
Aye, that very good. He's just a
Friend of the channel.
Jake Hasty.
Friend of the channel.
Friend of the channel. Did you hear me?
Channel. He's a friend of. He's a channel of the friend. No, he's a friend of the channel.
Shut up, man.
Oh God,
Gogsy, I can get you into St Mirren v Motherwell, then everyone can come to another game with you as well, Gogsy. Oh, cheers, Robbie. I'll give it a thought because
Motherwell comes first.
yeah.
Richard Foster, look at him, specky dick.
Yeah, look at him.
You can also see that Marvin Bartley's changed his jacket.
He's going for the old Kloppo jacket.
Mm.
Kloppo's changed his specs.
Cheers, Jeff. That's a good point about Nathan Patterson. You should it doesn't matter how good he is,
Mm.
You broke the rules. Deal with it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a silly thing from Gerard.
Richard Foster, man. Absolute wally.
The last game I went to, as in a football stadium, was Hearts Motherwell, drew 1 each. That was the last game Motherwell played before fans were not allowed in.
Oh God, the last game I went to. For Aberdeen or in general?
Well, have you been to any neutral games?
No, not neutral, but my last Aberdeen game was a 2-1 loss to Ross County. But my last game was a 2-1 win to Bournemouth.
I do rate the jacket that Marvin Bartley's got on though.
It's a Klopp jacket.
It's very Wenger looking.
That's what I was thinking.
No, I think this would be further down. His
I've got
ankles.
that one. No, I've got the Gili and that.
Has anybody watched the Arsene Wenger failed jacket zipper compilation on YouTube?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Where he struggles to put his zip up for 3 minutes on YouTube.
Can we just pin Kirsten's comment for a minute? I have 2-1. You may remember, cast your mind back to 2015. Paul Quinn, boom, bullet header. And also one was an away win at Celtic Park, Considine. That was, on trophy day. And that was another win. I've seen us win. See the day.
I thought it was Shea Logan that scored that day.
No, Shea Logan got sent off.
I know Shea Logan got sent off, but I thought he scored and then got sent off.
No.
Shea Logan at the watery farts, as Niall Kane would say.
Oh, I love Shea Logan. In fact,
Loved.
I've got
Past tense. Loved.
No, I love him. I was at Flight in Aberdeen, if you know, you know. And Shea Logan was on there as well. I was with my mates then. And then obviously one of my mates knocked over his kid by accident, but that's forgettable. And for some reason, I don't know why, I had a spare Aberdeen top with me. Got him to it says if you can see
Rookie fucking mistake.
To Coby somewhere. Then it's from Shea. And he signed it. And then some open training day. Everyone else signed it. There might be.
Why have you got it on the back?
I don't know.
Does it not make sense to get a shirt signed on the front unless it's a number, like a number?
Very true. Shea Logan.
Jack Sutherland says, Alchem Queen, the person that's doing those fake football accounts was me. I don't really care, to be honest.
I do. Bye, Jack.
All right.
Prick.
See it?
Not really.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit faint. It was a bit of a stinking pen. Like I don't know why I got this one signed because I actually like this top. It's one of my favourite Aberdeen tops. I don't know what that white stain is on the front of it, so might have been after a Rangers game when we won. So I'm joking, by the way. That's not serious. God Almighty.
That's enough.
Matt, we were speaking about this earlier. I had a couple of wee samples of whiskey to try tonight. I'm on to a Lafroig now, which I've just cracked open. Smells great.
That almost confirms it wasn't him making the fake accounts.
Don't care.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's more views for us. Who cares?
Yeah, it's good. More interaction as well. Don't let Scott Brown see that shirt next year. It says "We Dan."
I love how he doesn't realise it.
I love who's been muted.
Didn't know I was muted there. I was actually saying, Ross, I seen your video a while back about the Scotland Euro cards, the stickers.
All right.
And then when I was delivering my papers on Sunday, I found the stickers in the paper, and then they magically turned up just in my house after. I don't know how it happened. Mavis must have put them through my letterbox after.
Is Mavis this woman that's like 80-year-old and comes on to you?
Yeah, she bet's just fuming. She never got 11.
Coby, is that the Euros ones? Because I know that there's a new collection. Yeah, that's the actual official Euros ones though.
Scotland national team are doing one separate.
Yeah, I've collected the full collection of the Scotland one now, but I have got
Constantine got one
for the second one.
Does Constantine have a Euro card?
In the official one, I'm not sure, but he's got one in the Scotland one.
Oh, I'm gonna need to buy that on eBay or something like that.
Matt White HD says, anyone putting any bets on the Grand National this weekend? It will never be topped by the Grand National that took place in Dundee that night.
Oh yeah, if you know, you know.
Fuck me, man.
By the way, I've got.
I remember I put on that Scottish horse that won a few years ago. I can't remember what it was. What was it called again? Anyone remember? Put it in the comments. Whatever Scottish horse won, I had the money. I had money on that, and I'm not into horses at all. I can assure you, it was just a random pick.
Nah, I don't like shagging horses either.
John, I can't really
Not
do that.
type.
There's a reason for it, but I can't really disclose on stream why.
Mm-hmm. Not for now, anyway.
No.
Anywho, I got. Obviously, I'm repping Stefan Lichtensteiner. He was there.
One for Arthur. That's it. Stephen Coulthard. One for Arthur. That was it. I had money on that.
I remember
Pal.
when I was younger, like we used to get a chance to like make money. And I picked the winner one year, and I ended up getting 25 quid. Like 8-year-old, absolutely buzzing. Sure, AP McCoy, it was Hedge Hunter.
I used to pick the name I liked or the uniform I liked.
It's a jacket.
Jacket. That's the one. And the
We're
helmet.
just away. The walk-ons are starting for Johnny Clayton versus Peter Wright here as well.
Cheeky snake.
What signed shirt, Joseph?
Oh, Joseph, give over, man. If we didn't read the comment the first time. Read my previous comment.
How old is Joseph? I thought he was like my age.
Joseph's younger than me, Coby.
What? You thought Joseph was 15 even though he goes to uni?
No, I thought he was like 7.
Was he a child prodigy or something?
He was like a bit older than that.
Oh, he'd love that.
I don't know how old he was.
Because of drum and bass.
For those interested, I've seen Off the Egg.
Oh, nice.
I'm on to what I'm on to now, tomorrow. Don't know.
Why are you putting that back in the box if you've finished the egg?
Yeah.
Bin it.
Don't stop the party.
Anyway, Jason. No.
Quavers are really underrated, cousin.
That's what was it? Andy Considine's toes, Quaver toes.
No, not Considine's. He's not manic. Quavers are. I hate.
Good decision, whoever done that.
He's still speaking. He's still speaking. What?
Quavers are like really underrated. Skips are the one.
I don't partake in crisp eating.
Do you not?
I do not. No.
What is
He
wrong?
also doesn't partake in pizza.
I'm a strange bugger.
Yeah, because you're the chicken nuggets out of a chip shop kind of guy, aren't you? I forgot about that. Oh, that's not right.
Connor Ripley said that. You go to McDonald's for them.
It's if you go to a fish and chip shop, you get a fish and chips. That's just what you do.
Do you remember that? We were waiting outside the Chippy and the Halton, and we were like eating our fish stuff. I was like, "What'd you get?" Go say chicken nuggets.
No, I actually got like half a chicken.
Yeah,
like it was just a battered chicken.
Yeah, aye. Even that's a bit more acceptable to an extent. But anybody had a deep fried Mars bar, by the way?
No.
It's actually very, very good. I've had one before. It's actually really, really good.
What chocolate was it?
Eh?
What like kind of chocolate bar? Because like I've had
Mars
one.
bar.
That's the one.
Aye.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, if I'm feeling fruity, I'll go for a steak pie from a Chippy.
Fair enough. Is Joseph? Is it a smoked sausage you have, or just like a regular one?
Just a big dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do I get from a Chinese? I get barbecue spare ribs, chips and prawn crackers, extra gravy because sometimes they're very economical with the sauce, and sometimes I go for chicken balls as well. But too many chicken balls can get very sickly very quickly. There you go.
Where's Coby gone, by the way?
There's a time carriage in Costco.
Coby's now turned into a chair.
Coby's in the name. Fraz Kwan.
For me, a Chinese. What would I go for? I'm more of an Indian restaurant than a Chinese restaurant. I'd rather have an Indian.
I'd agree with that, cousin. 100%. Pizza Crunch.
Yeah, Pizza Crunch is good, actually. I'll give you that.
Pizza Crunch and chips and a wee bottle of Iron Brew, £2 for the chippy at lunchtime at school.
Aye, and then you also get some chippies that have got ice cream parlours in them as well. That's just... Can't
That's
go
a-
wrong with that.
You know that one in Bridge of Allen, Ross?
Yeah.
No.
Allen Water, the one that's gonna got like you've got the chippy bit and then you've got the ice cream bit.
Yeah.
He's still not there. Leave him alone.
It's very good. Tell you what I do like, and that I might get destroyed for this. I like the battered cheeseburgers where they've got like the burger and then the cheese in the middle, and then it's all battered.
Oh,
What is it, man? What is
so
it?
I'll give my preview on the lunchtime thing as a school kid. I know that first of all,
School.
As a school kid.
who gets chicken nuggets from a chipper? That's not right. is it?
Thank you,
Who
Coby.
calls it a chipper, first of all? It's a chipper or nothing.
To be fair, a chipper I've heard quite a fair bit over my time.
Chipper. That's what. Is that a chipper? Is that a Aberdeen thing? Or?
What's the one just as you come in Aberdeen, Coby, called? I can't mind the name of it. It's really, really good though. It's
There's
very
one in
expensive.
Stonehaven, the Bay.
No, it's not that. It's in Aberdeen.
Oh,
Did you get that after the darts, Ross?
There's
No.
sea salt and soul.
No, it's not that.
Oh, I don't know then. The Asheville.
That's it. That was very, very good. I've been to there.
The Asheville's bogging.
Is it? I thought it was really good.
I hate the Asheville. They're stinking. Are they not? Are they not done everywhere?
Well, there goes our marketing project with the
Sorry.
Ashford.
No, there's the Bay Chipper in Stonehaven is so good. The sea salt and soul, and I think there's one in Dice and Bridge of Dawn is banging. Some Ashvilles are good, but some are like awful.
Yeah, the one I went to was really, really good. I thought
some are good, but
it was. Do you know when that was? It was before I went to the Aberdeen Burnley Europa League game.
oh yeah.
Early.
Oh, that was
They
something.
can fuck off.
When people ask me if I like football, I say yes.
Oh,
I do like football. Not
Matt
early.
White HDC, he's put it and hit the nail on the head there. Salt and pepper stuff's good.
Oh, I thought you were saying
that.
just me or is Ryan Portrait's overrated?
No.
I do.
That is also true.
I like salt and pepper.
I don't like. No, I've got in trouble for saying this before because I think I said I don't like Indian restaurants or Chinese restaurants because I can't just say I don't like Indians or Chinese because it comes across a bit mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that before.
That's
Yeah,
racist.
I think I was on that
said-
team
I
actually.
just, oh god, that just turned around. I don't like Chinese.
It's like Gogsy hating on disabled.
No, I like when I go to a Chinese, not regular. I just get chips. I like duck aromatic.
Who
duck.
goes to the Chinese to specifically get chips?
No, I don't. But if I'm like out, I'll go. I'll nick, me and the boys. I'll nick past the peony, get a bag of chips, go back up the
To
skate
To be
park.
fair, Chinese chips are pretty banging.
Peony House.
They're
Go to
very-
Peony House.
They're
Actually,
good if they're with something.
I don't.
The best chip shops in Scotland are Broth, the Bell Rock, and Arbroath, and Anstruther as well. And
No. Anstruther Fish Bar is the most overrated.
I thought, to be fair, Gogsy, it's been like 10 years since I was there, but I remember it vividly.
Don't worry, Kirsten, I've got it sorted.
To be fair, if you're wanting to have a great day of queuing, go there and then go to St Andrews for Genettas afterwards.
And then Oban as well. Oban chip shops,
What
ridiculous.
about the one in
Yes.
the one in Stonehaven that invented the battered Mars bar? That's a banging one. There's
Invented
two
the battered Mars bar. Can you
There's
confirm
the-
that?
the battered
Can
bar.
you confirm that?
By the way, the game's kicked off for those still watching the game.
Yeah.
Roscoe, have you ever been to the Pokey Hat in Oban?
The Pokey Hat sounds like a dodgy sex
no,
position.
I haven't because it's shut at the moment.
Oh,
But
that's for one more
yeah,
night.
I
No.
love the
Is that,
Pokey Hat.
that's the place with ice cream in that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, aye. And no, that's
I'm not-
shut at the moment.
Boys, I'm gonna answer one more Mickey's question quickly. No Aberdeen or I'm not taking any other discussion. Thank you.
Our Heart's the third biggest side in Scotland.
The fact that you said Aberdeen, that deserves a ban, like a removal and a mute.
I don't think anyone deserves the right to be branded as the third biggest side in the country.
You just call it the best of the rest.
Yeah. Literally, there's no such thing as the third best side because as soon as one team finishes third, they have an awful season the next year.
Agreed. There's no like consistent third place anymore since Aberdeen have went down here.
John Knox, and I will say this: there's a chippy just down the road from the Anstruther Fish Bar, which is 10 times better, and you don't have to wait as long.
Yeah. To be fair, it was a good 10 years since I was at it, but
It's not me.
What?
I think Fraz just keeps muting Coby.
Stop.
Let the boy speak. Stop it.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
Let me talk.
That's a wasted chance from this bit there.
Planet Football. Right. What planet?
Get this cunt banned.
Boys, there's no other discussions outside the old firm in Scotland, Aberdeen, and the base. There's no discussion. That's not even. But I didn't think there was a debate.
There isn't a debate. It is Aberdeen.
Yeah, thanks, Rod. Most European cups in Scotland.
Aye, and just like the wagon wheel used by
Wait a minute. European Cups is a completely different thing from the Cup Winners' Cup and the Super Cup. European Cup is the former Champions League name, so you can't say that. European trophies.
Trophies.
Aberdeen haven't won the European Cup.
European trophies and European.
And it's like, is it not like the Europa League equivalent that they've won?
I don't know.
It's like the Cup Winners' Cup and the Super Cup.
Yeah.
And can I just say as well, like, trophies aren't won based on the stature of your club.
No.
Like, so saying that just because you've won 2 European trophies doesn't mean you're the third biggest club.
Well, who is then?
Yeah, you've got to factor a few things in when you talk about a big club, because, like, you've got to factor in their fan base.
Yeah,
what they've
people,
won
especially
before.
in Scotland, the one thing that
won
is
before, even like their size of their stadium at times could be factored into it. But I can't argue that Aberdeen are probably the third biggest and third biggest. And
the thing is, with the debate that always comes, I think someone said in our comments before that it's Hibs because they get more fans, but they're in the capital. Edinburgh's a lot bigger than Aberdeen is. They're going to get
that
more
should have been
fans.
2-0 Hibs there. Well defended by Queen of the South.
One bugbear of mine is that Hearts have this thing about being the third biggest club in Scotland.
They're not.
They're how heavily populated is Edinburgh, and they can't even get 20,000 into their stadium.
Exactly.
Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't be able to decide who was bigger, Hibs or Hearts. I don't think I'd be able to decide.
Yeah, that one's kind of more tight. Like,
yeah,
I get why. Obviously, I think I'm going to say Aberdeen are the third biggest. Hibs and Hearts fans are probably going to say they are, but then again, you're factoring it. We've not been relegated from the top flight. Well, should have been. But
it's Celtic and Rangers. I don't know who I would put as the biggest out of those.
I would
two.
just put them equal because I don't care.
Yeah, then it's Aberdeen, then it's Hibs or Hearts, then it's United, unfortunately, and then it's us.
I'd say Rangers are ahead of Celtic, but it's tight. I should have said that. The comments aren't going to like that, but I'd say Rangers are.
I'm happy to say that. Well, I would go as far as to say that Motherwell are the biggest team that's from a town.
Yeah. I think Dundee, Kelly. There's probably not a lot to take.
I don't think there's too much between us and Kilmarnock.
Yeah.
Or Dundee. Like I want us to put.
I think Dundee are bigger than Motherwell, Gogsy.
I think we're in the top 8 in terms of.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'm not disputing that. I think
I don't want to go down a route of saying, I
think these are kind of on a par with St Mirren, really.
I think the only thing that really lacks in Motherwell's history in terms of making them like a bigger club is probably European bit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we've got the European bit. I mean, albeit it was one year, but still a semi-finalist in the European Cup. I mean, Dundee United got a semi-final the European Cup and the semi-final the final of the UEFA Cup. So
yeah.
One thing that's let us down is the fact that when Dundee were dominant, you had the chance to go and play in European football, same with Aberdeen. Whereas when Motherwell were dominant in the 30s, there wasn't European competition.
Yeah.
So we've
And
sort
you
of
never know. Motherwell might have won something. It's just
Sounds like a
Exactly.
you problem there.
we won the Copa del Rey.
See another thing, right? See when you say like say when your team won the league. I know obviously when Aberdeen were in their height, like you could see it in Scotland World Cup squads, like the '82 World Cup squad. It was quite a lot populated by Aberdeen players. So I've thought, like see when like Dundee won the league in 1962, if Scotland had qualified for that '62 World Cup in Chile, I could bet your bottom dollar there'd been a lot of Scotland players represented by Dundee.
Yeah. There's the other thing that pains me hellishly to say is that St Johnstone are really building their stature as a club now, but the problem is they've got no fan base to show for it.
Exactly.
That's the only
on
thing.
the pitch, the players they're producing right now is mad. Like
I cannot understand that, Ross. The fact that like if you were just starting to like football, why would you not go and you were from Perth? Why would you not start like supporting St Johnstone? You'd be blessed with like consistent top six, maybe like a cup run every now and then, but you'd be loving it. Like a town like Perth. Well, city, but a small like city at that. I mean, you'd love it. I mean, like if Dundee done that every year, like top six, got a good cup run every now and then, I'd be all at it. But I mean, the fact they only get like 3,000 less than that is ridiculous.
St Johnstone would be lucky to break 2,500 on a weekly basis. That's a disgrace, considering how much they've done.
Their population, like Old Firm fans, must be so high.
Yeah. I know St Johnstone fans are like, oh, we can't get the fans because Dundee's bigger. What they forget is there's only one team in Perth. Like, as much as we joke about Janefield Swifts being there's only one team in Perth. So
it's not like there's a fight over like two teams that are like you could support, like Dundee United, Hearts, Hibs. Celtic Rangers is kind of different, but I mean like Perth, like you only need to market to like St Johnstone fans, like.
I think, to be fair, St Johnstone as a club have done everything to get fans in, but they've just no. It's just
the same with Aberdeen. It's the same with us.
Perth people are quite stubborn as well, which doesn't help.
It's the same with us in a way because there's I know loads of Celtic and Rangers fans, like my mates and stuff, and that's a problem. Like I get the whole support your team from your pals passed down and that, but there's so many fans of Celtic and Rangers and Aberdeen that just pick it up, and that's what Dave Cormack's trying to change. He's trying to change the let's just everyone get behind Aberdeen, because as you said, St Johnstone, like Aberdeen, is a one club city in a way. And
I can't understand. Like,
can I butt in here? Like, I just want to say I'm always sickened by the fact Perth's population is 47,430 according to Google here. They only get about 2,000 home fans.
But here's the thing, Gogsy. It's Perth, and also you've got the whole of Perthshire as well. Yeah, which is a decent population in itself.
Yeah,
it's all about the off the pitch stuff you do, trying to engage the community. I think it's not.
But Coby, they do all that. That's the thing. St Johnstone are actually really good at that, but the fans are just not coming.
See, that's the thing as well. Like, I can't obviously we say like Dundee's supported by majority older fans because obviously we had our heyday in the 60s. United's the younger man's team because they had their heyday in the 80s. It's probably the same with Aberdeen. If you were around in the 80s, you'd be loving it. But St Johnstone haven't had like.
They're kind of building themselves up now as a club.
So like your dad wouldn't if your dad supported St Johnstone, it's kind of like he doesn't have that really. Why I supported them in like the 90s, like or the 80s kind of thing. It's kind of like they don't have that bit to base like a generation on. Like obviously, Gogsy, your like granddad obviously watched Motherwell when they were like relatively decent, and then obviously your dad's peak of supporting Motherwell was probably the Scottish Cup, and then obviously he tells you about it. But you won't see a young St Johnstone fan because obviously like for a while, I mean there'll be like young St Johnstone fans. Imagine like you were 10 in 2014, and then you have to wait a bit to bring up a child to support St Johnstone.
Yes, that comment there is spot on.
I'm not actually surprised at all.
Just the first part of it, they're too snobby about it. They are.
I think
they're also, but believe it or not, quite a tight arse city as well. They wouldn't want to go and spend the money to go and watch football. That's
I do think that the city of Perth take the club for you cannot take it for granted a wee bit.
Aye, and then when there was a cup final, they had, what was it, 15,000 in 2014.
Oh yeah,
it's the same way. Like I can imagine, like the amount of folk that would turn out at the cup final not that long ago for the one against Livingston. You're like, oh, I've always supported St Johnstone. No, you have not.
I dare say it's the same with. I don't know about you, but I can definitely say it's the same with Aberdeen. The amount of fans that never go to Pittodrie, and we only get 15k maybe on a good day. 14k roughly usually. That then turned out to the cup finals and all that, trying to get tickets to the Delts to Hampden. That's the first game.
So day trippers. That's what I would hate if we ever got to a cup final. I would hate to see like the amount of people that would turn out, because I mean Dundee only averaged like 6,000. Could you imagine if Dundee said, Ken, what we want an allocation like 15,000? You got 9,000 people there that don't turn out week in, week out.
Yeah. It's the same with us. I remember there was, I think it was 2017, there was when we were playing Celtic, we tried to go for a 50-50 split. Now, there's no way that we can say that or justify a 50-50 split when we're probably not going to sell out. We may be a 55% split Celtic's way and they're 45. We might have done close, but when you're not even selling at Pittodrie, then you're like, then there's fans complaining because the ballot in the way Pittodrie and Aberdeen have it. So the DNA members for season tickets and then the point basis and all that stuff. And then they're complaining. It's like, well, go to the games against your like smaller clubs. Go to your cup run. It's so annoying to see. And St Johnstone, I dare say, will maybe have more fans coming up maybe now. I don't know, because they've had a decent little run. But I know it's just...
Here's another thing that makes a bit of a difference as well. There's no Sunday league in Perth or Perthshire. It's Saturday. And it's not even Saturday morning league. It's like Saturday afternoon. Like I play in the league as well. And I know that maybe doesn't seem like a lot, but there's a lot of fans that probably didn't play on a Saturday afternoon for a team would then go and watch St Johnstone, you know?
Looking at a few comments here coming back in. If Dunfermline getting back in the top flight, they'd be a decent...
Dunfermline are a big club as well.
Yeah.
But they're another one that probably, like, their supporters, like, I mean, they're probably, like, they get an average of, like, 4,000. Like, you know, I think Dunfermline could be a well-supported club if, like, people were, like, invested in it. But they're not. I don't know what it is with Dunfermline.
Aye. Mother will do a trophy. It's been 30 years now. Aye. I mean, the last thing we won was the Sir Matt Busby Shield, which was a friendly against Manchester United.
I would like to quickly butt in and say as well with that, before we do kind of move on, I think Scottish clubs now are starting to slowly move with the times now, like with the off-the-pitch stuff and engaging the fans, because I think with definitely the social media side, there's a lot of clubs that were behind now. If you, just for St Johnstone, for example, if you go on their club website or club shop, it's the hardest thing to navigate, but even stuff like that. But I think off the pitch, I think clubs are starting there.
I don't think Dundee are the best engaged club off the pitch. I mean,
we're getting there. We've actually got there since we've not had fans in.
I think we're not going, like, I mean, if you're saying Dundee or Dundee United, I mean, all the young supporters want to support Dundee United. You know, the only reason that, like, you support Dundee is because your dad supports Dundee. Like, or, like, there's somebody in your family that supports Dundee. You've not got that incline to go, Ken, what? Dad, fuck United. I'm going to support Dundee. Like, it's usually the other way about. You know, a dad saying that I'm a Dundee fan, and then the young boy goes, nah, fuck Dundee, I'm going to support United.
And as well, I dare say if fans from Dundee do look, you're walking down, you see both stadiums, and then I don't know, that might sway a bit. Again, I'll bring it back to Aberdeen, but I know Dave Cormack is, with the whole red shed thing or whatever, he's trying at least to get younger fans in and give them something to cheer about, because it's just, I think we're Scottish football as a whole is quite behind, definitely. not too long ago, and I think it still is in a sense.
Guys, let's change the subject here. Somebody's giving me a good idea in the comments. Who's getting relegated? Killie, Ross County, or Hamilton?
Hamilton. Hamilton need to go, man. Like,
I can't see it happening.
Hamilton don't bring absolute anything to the top flight. They don't even bring
talk about it's Hamilton and St Johnstone are the two smallest clubs probably in the top flight at the moment, I would say. I think Hamilton are definitely at the bottom, put it that way. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really torn because Tommy Wright looks like he's turning things around at Killie now.
I'd say County's probably one of the second smallest.
See, that's the thing about Dingwall.
Yeah, actually, I'd probably say County's smaller than St Johnstone, actually. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
See, that's the thing about Dingwall and Ross County. I can imagine that Roy McKinnon's got it all sold up in Dingwall. I mean, fair enough, they probably don't come out in their, in their numbers, but, he still knows that the town of Dingwall might not go to the games, but they still support the team. Because of it's like such a small place.
I don't know. I think
you could even fit the full population of Dingwall into the stadium, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Kilmarnock's another one. See, like Kilmarnock under Steve Clarke, they were bursting their gates. 10,000, and now when Steve Clarke's gone, it's back to like what it is, like 4,000. So,
well, 0 at the moment, to be fair.
0.
A lot of people have been asking the question of, what's the reason for Killie slumping? I mean, the thing is, I think Steve Clarke coming in and helping Kilmarnock for a season and a half, it might have been a curse.
It was a one-off.
Oh, it was always going to be a one-off. Like as soon as he left, I was certain that Killie were going to go back down to mediocrity. Now they're worse. I'm saying that as they've recently just pumped us 4-1.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be an...
Go on!
No,
oh my...
Split's going to be interesting because I think anyone can get dragged back down into it with a few bad games. And
I think United are safe.
Yeah.
Motherwell need to I think Motherwell only need to win a handful.
I think Motherwell are pretty much safe.
That's the accumulator gone, boys. Peter Wright and Johnny Clayton have just drew.
Rest in paradise.
Oh, I'm so annoyed because Peter Wright actually broke Johnny Clayton with a couple of legs to go. And I thought, yes, this is going to come in because I had Peter Wright on. And Johnny Clayton actually done really well towards the end there.
Spot on, Kirsten. Spot on.
Big Gordon Sawyer.
It's the same with Motherwell. Motherwell came third, and now they've been pegged down. So
is that a pen? Nah.
I think the problem with us was too many players rested on their laurels.
He didn't sign well enough.
Oh, Hibs 2-0, Christian Deutsch. That was so easy. He just had...
Spoiler.
Prediction looks like it's done and dusted.
I'll be gutted now if I didn't put money on this.
Oh, it's just... Nah, I mean... I don't know. I mean, it's a tight one, to be honest. It's tight even at the top half, maybe for third's kind of gone, but fourth as well. We're kind of, I think, are we the same distance away from Hibs as Livingston or from us or something?
See, that's another one. See, obviously the way that Livingston have been playing, see if Livingston had supporters, do you think that they'd be all bandwagon and the people would be going to the games more and then obviously when the run stops, it's kind of oh, now we're just back to mediocrity and then stop going?
Yeah, I think it's bound to happen. I mean, I've seen it firsthand after 2014 that it's probably. But all it takes is
penalty shout.
Yeah.
And then they run up the park and score.
I'm still on Christian Deutsch's replay for his goal here.
But the penalty shout...
I was saying the penalty shout is basically what stemmed the goal.
Oh, was it? Right, okay. Because I've not been paying attention.
Because Dobie went down and then they basically ran up the park.
Queens haven't been too bad. I think they've kind of fallen out of the game a wee bit, though.
Do you reckon when we do go back to football, we'll see a big spike in attendances?
No,
Yeah.
I think
Really?
it'll drop.
Yeah.
I think it'll get worse.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think they'll get. There might be a wee spike for the first couple of weeks, but I think overall it's going to drop now.
That'll be Dundee. Honestly, nobody will be attended. Like everybody will be like, "Oh, I missed the
Dens will be-
football. I missed the
Dens will be an
football."
absolute
Nobody will be
morgue.
attended.
Dens will be an absolute morgue.
I reckon Pittodrie will do decent, to be honest.
Speaking of morgues, that's the problem with Kilmarnock, is there is literally, like, I mean, fair enough, they had 10,000 under Steve Clark, but there is literally no atmosphere to Rugby Park. And there never has been.
Just the cheerleaders walking out before the game.
It doesn't help with the
3-0
is like
Spoilers.
Rugby Park is far too open.
Aye, if Rugby Park got closed like Easter Road, it'd be far better.
I'm not tall, right? I'm 5'11". Rugby Park's leg room is a joke in the away end. It is a joke. I'm not
If us
tall.
become in trouble.
Even I'm struggling at Rugby Park to sit comfortably.
Oh yeah, when Motherwell score at a Rugby Park, I always batter my knees off the seats.
Yeah.
That's a good ball. Good goal, that.
Yeah.
Finish.
When do we think that Dundee will be back in the top flight? Ask Robbie.
Realistically, we have to go up next season financially. We don't really have a choice. We've definitely got a chance if Hamilton or Ross County come down. If Kelly come down, it might be a different story.
I'm gonna wait to see before who backs who.
Hey Jake, cheers man.
All right, Jake.
Thanks for the donation.
Got one for you lads. Patterson got a new nickname, Big P. Have a good stream, Big P.
There we go. But no, before next season, it's gonna take a lot of backing before I predict a top half.
To be honest with you, John, I think it's more of an appeal to support United because I think Dundee United fans are a lot younger than Dundee fans.
As I said, like Dundee
like
have
me and Fraz do not look like typical Dundee fans. Like typical Dundee fans are like 67-year-old men, pretty much.
See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like Dundee obviously had their heyday in the 60s. United had theirs in the 80s. So like, if you were 10 in the 80s, you're probably like 50 now. But.
Oh, cheers, Martin.
It's just a very weird one. If you're brought up in the city and your dad says Dundee or Dundee United, you're probably going to support United.
Dundee United are more hip, basically.
Yeah. I think that the bright orange,
it's more appealing.
Tangerine. It has a bit more of an appeal as well. I think
more eye-catching, isn't it?
I think that's why they done it initially because Dundee United actually played in black and white up until the 60s. And then obviously they went to Tangerine and Black, and it might be, like the Tangerine and Black is more appealing than dark blue.
Yeah,
if I'm honest, I actually prefer dark blue to orange.
Yeah,
so that because I'm a Dundee fan, but I mean I could see from the perspective of somebody potentially looking in.
No, I quite like orange. Oh, that's one for Coby staunch moments. God.
The Monks saying Roscoe, if Falkirk come up, there won't be any mugs. It was the same with Wraith. I mean, Wraith coming up last season, well, into this season, they were brilliant. They have been brilliant.
Joseph chiming in as well now.
Thanks, Joseph, chiming in, as per.
Yeah, I think it's...
fucking hell, boys.
Rolling in. Think how much Easter eggs you can buy. No.
You've got to realistically look at the fact that Dundee are going to struggle if likes of say Motherwell or Killie come down. Like obviously Motherwell, they're probably not going to come down now, but for a while they were teetering on the brink.
We like to tease that every other season
because they have a lot more money to rebuild their squad.
We don't have a great deal, but I think think we'd have enough.
I was looking the other
I
day.
hate saying that. I hate saying this, but Dundee usually handle being favourites quite well for something. But watch this. I'll end up not going up next season now. I've said that. But
Look, I was looking at don't you have like 2 games in hand on Hearts or?
yeah, we've got 2 games. Hearts could still chuck the league.
That's what I was looking. That's what I was saying.
We've got 2 games in hand on Hearts. If we win them both, we're 8 points adrift with 4 games to go.
Yeah, I think Hearts are down right now as well.
In my
Hearts
defense,
I tell you something. I know they say this about all the championship games. Hearts have not got any easy games until the end of the season now.
I think as well, Hearts they're going through a rough patch off the pitch as well with all the stick. But
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect time for
the
it.
banana skin ties for Dundee is we've got Ayr away and Inverness away. That's 2 really tough games.
See who he blamed for Hearts' rough patch is Aaron. Aaron put on his Snapchat, we only need 5 wins to win the league. And since he put that on his Snapchat, Hearts have drew 1 and lost twice. So all the Hearts fans that are raging about Anne Budge and Robbie Nielsen, blame Aaron.
The big one for Hearts is on Saturday. They've got Alloa at home. Alloa are effectively relegated now. So
Alloa always turn up against Hearts.
I know that's the thing. Like Alloa, even though that they're not mathematically relegated, they want to keep themselves in it.
In the drift.
Yeah. And I can see if Alloa beat Hearts on Saturday, I can't see Hearts picking up many points towards the end of the season. Because the rest of their games are quite difficult. I think they've got not Dunfermline, they've got Queen of the South away, Wraith, I think as well. And Wraith are sitting second at the moment.
Oh well.
And I think the other one's Morton, maybe I could be wrong, but yeah, no, I think Friday then, John. Sorry, Friday. Whatever.
Friday!
But, at the end of the day, Hearts will maybe lose all the games, but then Dundee will fucking lose them all as well. So we'll need
Pressures on Hearts at the end of the day, I think, now. They've got it to bottle. I mean,
I think if they beat Alloa on Friday, that's it. It's done.
They've got a good, sturdy plumber and shit to, stop the leaks at the back. So,
Yes, Christopher, that's exactly what I was about to respond to your earlier comment. But I got an Adolescence kit because Motherwell played them, and I like the blue away shirt. There you go, the blue and orange. It's like an Iron Brew shirt.
Blue and orange, very staunch colours. That.
Shut up! It's Iron Brew, mate.
Oh, fair enough. Remember them Vans brought those?
Did you see that Iron Brew kit for April Fool's Day? The Scotland Iron Brew kit.
I would have actually bought that.
I would have bought that. I'm telling you right now, I would have bought that.
They should have done it as
Queen's Park used to have Iron Brew kits.
Yeah.
Didn't Vans release Iron Brew colour shoes or something one time? Or am I just seeing things?
You're spouting shite.
Oh. No, but Scotland should have released that for a limited amount. I'd have bought
We shall see, boys.
Wait, was it Motherwell that had that Paddy Power kit?
Yeah.
And then they never released it.
Motherwell were unofficially sponsored by Paddy
We
Power.
were unsponsored by Paddy Power. We were sponsored not to have a sponsor.
No.
But do you remember Huddersfield? They played a pre-season game, and it was basically a big
that's the thing I was talking about. Aye.
That said Paddy Power, and everybody was like, "Oh, that can't be your kit. We're fucking raging." And then obviously Paddy Power came out and said it's fake.
Oh, Kirsten's back on that one. There was Iron Brew Vans. Because I remember, I swear I seen something on. I can't remember, but
Joseph was very sceptical about the Iron Brew kits. Well, no wonder it was April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
I was sceptical too.
Yes, Joseph. Farm Foods, 2 for £3. Great value.
Really?
Yeah, Farm Foods, 2 for £3.
Yeah, they're back. I swear they're back everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question for Joseph. Joseph, who do you prefer, United or the D? The D.
See the monk. Are you Val Stewart? Because I haven't seen Val Stewart for ages.
I have no idea.
Only OGs will remember when Sheriff.
There's your
was
Iron
blue
Brew
Vans.
Vans.
There we go. That's the ones.
Sweet.
I'm in a mood for Iron Brew now.
Oh, Iron
Next
Brew's a
question
drink.
from Don. Who would you guys say is the greatest manager to ever manage in the Scottish League? Graham
Ronnie
Allen.
Dyler.
Graham
Well,
Allen.
Alex Ferguson.
Ronnie
Yeah, I
Dyler.
know. Any other than Alex Ferguson is the wrong answer.
See,
Really.
people that ask questions that they know people are going to say something geared towards their team. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
But-
Jamie when he said,
but-
"What's the best scran at away days?" I
but
was going
in
to say
term-
Dunfermline.
Well,
In terms of what they've actually done in the Scottish League, I would say Walter Smith.
Derek McInnes.
I want to say
Craig
that.
Brown.
Too far.
Craig Brown.
Craig Brown.
It's got to be him.
Aye.
Any other answer is incorrect.
Christopher
Brown.
Glass.
Christopher prefers Dundee over Dundee United because they play in blue. Same colour as
Right.
Valerenga.
Nice.
Good
I like
man,
you a
yeah.
lot more, Christopher, now.
You're a man with taste.
These are all gonna laugh at me, yeah, but clip this. I firmly believe in the next 5 years Aberdeen will win the league once. Clip it.
Come again for Big Fudge. Come again. Come again.
Wait.
Coby, you're. Oh,
I firmly believe in the next 5 years. Can I change my answer?
No.
Oh, it's 3-1.
Nope. Say it. What you said.
I firmly believe Aberdeen will win a cup in the next 5 years.
bullshit. You never
Bullshit.
said that to start with.
What did you say the first time?
League.
Can we discuss
Yeah.
this? Can we discuss
Videoed.
this?
Here, laugh, and I'll clip it, and I'll put the
You've
thing at the
had
end
your
of it.
chance to win the league. You've had your chance and you
2015.
blew it.
2015 was the one.
Yeah, and you fucking blew it.
No, it was Kloppo's fault. Where is he? It was this man here. It was his fault for calling bloody Danny Ward. Because it was right before, was it the Dundee game or the Killer game? He got recalled. And then we had to play stinky Scott Brown in net. Not the Sack Scott Brown. The other Scott Brown. The stinky keeper Scott Brown. Who had to loan in from, was it Peterborough or something? And he was crap. And that was what done it for us. I firmly believe if Klopp never called Danny Ward, he's not playing again. We don't
Oh, it's Jurgen Klopp's fault, definitely.
Can we just talk about that Queen of the South goal there? That was a cracking
Yeah,
goal.
no.
Brilliant goal.
Yeah.
I want to look at the comments.
You know the fact that they are 3-1 down. They have actually kept I think they're still very much in the game in sense of they're keeping it respectable.
Yeah.
They're not letting Hibs get too many shots on goal.
Oh, and here one more goal, and I don't know how much I'm getting from the actual score prediction, but hey,
You said it was going to be an accumulator. Therefore, one thing that lets you down the
The
whole
calling card of the mug punter.
What's Joseph saying?
Oh.
Interesting fact. This may be the scummiest thing ever, but I used to support Dundee United and convert. What?
Well, that's just a glory hunter then. That's just
Glory Hunter!
That's-
Joseph's a Glory Hunter, confirmed.
Joseph is orange. Joseph is an orange boy.
No,
through and through.
here. No, I'm telling you. Was it either the Scottish Cup final or the League Cup final? Was Dundee United versus Celtic, which Celtic won. So he's probably went,
Oh,
Dundee United are
cracked
shite.
him. You
Let me
have
just
cracked
confirm.
him.
Let me
You
just
have
support
cracked him.
Celtic.
Oh, Joseph.
Oh.
Joseph has been rumbled.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, so much
Unbelievable.
2005 Scottish Cup final.
That is pure.
Unbelievably, that's not the worst thing he's came out with in terms of comments.
That is pure. That
There
is
you go.
pure.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, after the Rogic final, I just get a bloody Tom Rogic top as well. What the hell is that, Joseph?
Never trust anyone who changes their team. As Eric Cantona said, that you can change your wife, you can change your political allegiances, but you cannot change your football team.
Correct.
I am sure, Joseph, you were a big fan of Alan Thompson, weren't you?
Someone check the hard drive.
Jesus. So Joseph's an orange. He's a tan. No, what's it? Yeah, he's orange through and through.
And then he went, nah, green and white hoops, that's what I want.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
pure from you, Joseph. That's pure from you, Joseph. We need to hear. You better be typing away at something right now. To make amends because
You've went. He's learnt his lesson now that Celtic are having a shite season.
Probably supposed Dundee United again.
yeah, he supported the Rangers before he supported Dundee United as well. Now,
Do you know who the referee of that game was, Goggsy?
Was
The guy that spoke at the Dundee Player of the Year.
No, someone that actually Goggsy's
John Robotham?
yeah, that's one.
There we go.
Aye, but that guy was class, Ross. I still laugh at like the things he was saying that day.
Willie something.
Aye,
Willie Young.
Willie
Young.
Yeah, he was
you're
brilliant.
just showing through your hoops.
Here's my claim to fame. When I played at youth, that one of the referees we had in our league. Do you remember that game where Paul Gascoigne showed the referee the yellow card?
Uh-huh.
So the referee that I used to have at youth, he was the linesman in that game. There's my claim to fame.
Wow.
Oh damn.
Joseph, does Joseph have a YouTube channel?
Yes, he does. Have you not seen his yearly recap of 2020?
I've not known, but
That no one asked for. Could you imagine his yearly recap in 2005?
So, guys,
Then
I've changed my team this year.
So, guys, I don't actually support Dundee
so
United
you
anymore.
got
I
some-
support Celtic.
then he's made he got a season ticket for Celtic because of the European.
Of course, you did, Joseph.
Wait,
you
so-
cunt.
Wait, yeah, no, I have seen his channel because I've got a board pick because I forgot about that. Every Pass the Mic member he's subscribed to, everyone that's ever been on, but me, every single person, if they're on for one appearance, two, everyone.
Coby, do you want to know something funny? I've actually got this account that I use just to comment on videos, and he's even subscribed to that. Like I don't even upload on it. I just use it for comments.
Because there was a video and it was about Pass the Mic, and he was saying how good it was, and I thought he'd take a break from supporting or watching or something like that. But then I was like, oh, all right, that's cool. And then I was like, oh, who's he? Also, he put a thank
You do know he's watching this conversation right now. You do know he's watching this conversation right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm directing it to him. What was he playing at?
He's wanting another sub. God, let the boy speak.
I know.
What milestone are you about to hit?
2,100.
The famous 2.1.
Yeah,
Nice
the famous.
That's one, brother.
That's another one for the staunch Coby moment.
Joseph's still listening, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm still listening. Okay, honestly.
Christopher, I support Valerenka and anyone who plays. Is it Lillstrom?
I would say it's Lillstrom.
That's such an Alvaro thing to say. Anybody did plays Real Madrid.
I support Reyes and anybody who plays Madrid.
Every Pass the Mic name was in the description of however many appearances they made, and I wasn't bloody there.
Oh, who? Freaking who, mate?
I was fuming. I think I'm beating my wallet.
Aye, John Mitchell's spot on.
It's a mural, actually.
It's on the headboard of the bed.
It's a mural.
Get the darts on the go. Oh god.
Excuse me?
Everything you've done to the boy.
Yeah, Coby, don't get bitter, get even.
Don't get bitter, get even. Callan says, as a Celtic fan, he has a soft spot for Rangers because his dad supports them. Wow.
Don't get bitter, get even.
Wow.
What's that even mean? Get even.
Don't get bitter, get even means instead of moaning about it, say something back.
Nisbet has been awful tonight.
Scotland International, that boy. Put some respect on his name.
It's absolutely squandered.
I'm sorry.
Two chances that you should have
Robbie Nelson's saying goodbye to the chat. See you later, Robbie. Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers, Robbie, lad.
Oh, not this shit in the comments again. Can you ban that cunt?
Stenos Messi.
Thank you.
God, mate.
Cut of hair from the hair.
Joseph, I don't think you can say anything about any. He's went no, just no. I mean, you've effectively changed your team. That's worse.
That is very poor. I could never change my team.
One does not simply switch allegiance.
I think the
only time it's acceptable is if your team goes out of existence.
I think
Rangers fans.
The Rangers fans.
I think the only
You
team
cheat,
like that I would say that I've got a minor soft spot in the SPFL is probably Alloa, purely because they are my local team. Other than that,
And it just so happened that they are in the same league as Dundee.
yes, and in that case, I do support Dundee, despite Rangers fans calling me a cunt. But when Rangers play Alloa and they same Rangers fans call me a cunt, I say, "Who do you support?" And they're like, Rangers, obviously. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a hypocrite.
Joseph, I know I'm just scummy. That's it. Aw, I feel bad.
Joseph, you're a princess in my eyes, says the monk. I'm convinced that the monk is Val Stewart.
Aye, I'm pretty sure it is as well.
I'm scummy and I know it.
You know how you mentioned the Ashville earlier, Ross?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of their sponsors. Wait, I need to see what it is for on the Queen of the South Stadium. They used the same font for the thing. I need to see it. That's
What you
caught
chatting?
my eye.
Oh, aye, for the Doonhamers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've had a look. Yeah, I think it is the same font actually.
that's just caught my eye there.
Yeah.
The
See,
Doon-
easy to see you make the thumbnails, Coby. Eh?
yeah,
Wait, did
I
you
need to
say
get
the
Ashville
Doonhamers when it's
I need to
really
get
the
the Ashville
Doonhammers?
font in all the mic streams here. Get the Ashville.
Maybe a coincidence. I agree with that. What's a coincidence? Dig yourself a hole, mate. You're going at it.
Why does Joseph watch every stream he watch? Why does he still watch every stream?
I can imagine Joseph going for an interview for a job. What do you like to do in your spare time? His answer is stalking Frisco and Rowley. Somebody's got to do it, John.
Yeah,
I'm just very disappointed that it is Joseph.
Christopher Haugen says that small teams down the league merge all the time to give themselves a better chance of growing over here. And say that's acceptable. Isn't that what Bodo Glimt did? And now you look at them.
It's quite a few teams in England done. Remember Russian Diamonds?
We had this comment earlier about would you support a Dundee United merger? I wouldn't.
No.
But I know a lot of fans that would. So
for me, that's
not your rival.
I'd go and support Forfar or something. I wouldn't go and support
Forfar.
that.
Like, I don't know who if
Ball.
If we went bust, I don't know.
Cove.
Yeah, but
I can see Cove being in the championship pretty soon.
Yeah.
How far away is Cove from you, Coby?
Oh god, that's a good question. I don't even.
You said they cycle there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because you'd go. It's a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes anyway, because it's near the what's it called? What's the place? The IKEA. It's near the IKEA. Oh, it's a good bit. It's a good bit.
IKEA.
But yeah, it's
Oh, the monk is not Val Stewart. He's on United Mad too.
Because
if you happen to talk to Val Stewart, tell him that we haven't seen him for a while and we're wondering where he is.
There's closer teams to me, like Hermes FC. They're very close because they're literally.
Do you know what?
Delivery company.
We say this before. I've had some good crack with Dundee United fans over the years. Like there is some good United fans out there.
Jesus.
Like I remember when I was younger, I used to think that United fans were absolute vermin, but see when you actually drink with them, they're brilliant.
Yeah, there's actually some really good United fans out there.
I remember like after the Doon Derby.
I prefer United fans to St Johnstone fans. Put it that way.
I prefer some Dundee United fans to Dundee fans.
Yeah, I know.
I remember after the Doon Derby, I was singing about Craig Whiting, and then the United fan said, "If you shut up about Craig Whiting, I'll buy your drink all night." I mean, they're just.
I wonder. Oh no! Imagine how awkward it would be if I'm just walking, like if me and my mates like walking down Lidl or something, and I'm bumping into Joseph.
Really, Christopher? I never knew that Copenhagen.
Joseph, if you're watching this, no, Joseph, what part? No, it's gonna sound weird, but what part of Aberdeen? I don't know.
See you later, Adam. Cheers.
Bye, Adam.
Good man. What's Brian Rice done? Oh, Brian Rice after was it Saturday against St Mirren went absolute apeshit.
Oh my god! I'm not angry at you, but
nah, it's when your mum's angry. I'm not angry. I'm just mad.
To be honest,
over.
Guys, to be honest, I think we should just patch the games in future and just talk about shit.
Yeah.
Just have the games on in the background in case the conversation goes dull, which it really does.
Full time 3-1 Hibs. Thoroughly deserved, I would say.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
But
Queen
Queen
of
of
the
the
South, Queen of the South did have good bits of the game though.
Yeah, I thought they played well. So fair play to them, but Hibs deserve winners there.
Yeah. He's in the Garty. Well, it definitely was not you I saw then. That's near the. Oh, I used to play at the Astro near.
Cheers, Edward.
You know that there.
Thank you, Edward, mate. Thank you.
Edward.
Cheery bye. No, but there's not been too much
Cheery bye,
upsets this round,
thanks.
has there? Oh no, there's not been too much upsets in this round.
Nah.
I reckon next round it's going to get saucy. And where can you watch it? Live here on the Goldie channel. So get subbed, or what you doing?
Don't get that, get you.
And we'll probably find out tomorrow what games.
Thank you, Joseph. See you later, mate.
Goodbye, Joseph.
Yeah,
Bye,
so, on that note, thanks everyone for coming onto the stream tonight. I'm actually really interested to learn a bit more about Scandinavian football, Christopher. So,
hit us up on the old Twitter account.
Yeah, hit us. Aye, that'd be great.
I'm saying like anybody that you want to message us, like we might not read them all, but if you've got anything that you want to tell us, hit us up on the old Twitter account.
If you want to message me, I'll read them all.
Be quiet, you don't even have access to the Twitter account.
Oh, the Pass the Mic Twitter. Oh, I didn't even know there bloody was one.
Well, it's right here.
I didn't know there was one. I made the bloody.
No, I've just been pointing at my picture that I painted for hire art.
Guys, I knew there was one. I'm just promoting it. Oh, well, where can you find the Twitter page?
Be quiet. Try to answer that.
But thanks to Frasquandro, Roscoe, and Coby for all coming on and enjoying our company and keeping these lads in a job. well,
not doing anything else anyway, mate.
The Sunday paper rounds only. I don't know. Something else Sunday. So.
I don't know what we're going to do next in terms of streaming, but please keep an eye on the Pass the Mic Twitter to learn what's going to be happening next. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone.
That way, Coby, wrong way.
I've been your host, Goggs89. I bet it was you. See you later, guys. Drive safe.